Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining us for the Better Business Bureau, our friend Tiffany Schultz. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for being on the show. And we're going to be talking about tips for purchasing insurance. Just had an insurance meeting recently, and I always like put them on the spot. Really heckle them. Like, are you giving me the good deal? Is this really true? Is this, I think you got to ask lots of questions, no matter what type of insurance you're getting. But today, what are some of the goals we'll be talking about for making sure you get some safe insurance?
Find the company and the right policy for you. Not every company is the same, and not every company offers the right policy. Know what you're looking for. Are you looking for auto, home, life, renters, farmers insurance? There's a whole bunch of products that are out there. You want to know what you're looking for and a good fit for you, even before you start digging into the details.
It is very true. We talk a lot about doing your research, doing your homework on these things. But in particular, what would be some of those things that you would want to look at ahead of time for research purposes?
Once you find the few companies that you want to dig further into, you want to do your homework and you want to compare those prices, compare the deductibles. The deductible is so important. What amount of money are you going to be comfortable spending if the inevitable happens and you need to use that insurance? So even though one company is offering a lower premium, they may be offering a higher deductible. If you don't look at that, you could be surprised down the road. If you're shopping for auto insurance, it's a little bit more tricky. You can look at those deductibles, you can look at your rate. But one of the questions that you should start asking is, if you're in an accident and your car needs repaired, is the auto insurance company going to pay for factory parts, or are they going to pay for aftermarket parts? There's companies out there who will only pay for aftermarket parts. Are you okay with that? Do your homework and really do a side-by-side comparison and compare those apples to apples.
Yeah, and I think you hit it on the head there that there are the hidden things that are hard to come by, and I mean that you got to know what questions to ask for any of these things. I think that's the hardest part is trying to remember everything that you want to go in with. But um, uh, who will you buy from? I think always the toughest one. I like going and meeting these agents in person if I can, and I try to bundle them all up too. But talk a little bit about meeting or buying who you should buy from.
When you're purchasing insurance, you can purchase directly through the company or you can purchase through an agent. Keep in mind that agents are either independent or they're captive. A captive agent is only going to be able to sell insurance for one company, whereas an independent agent is going to be able to represent multiple companies. Sometimes they're referred to as a broker and they can shop insurance for you too. One of the good things about using an agent is if you have a claim, that you can go ahead and use that agent for support. Sometimes the agent does need to step in to get the claim processed. Always a great reason to have an agent on your side versus just going and purchasing directly from the company.
Yeah, and ask the agent too what they what can they help you in any situation, where to start. I think that's awesome, and why you want to have them in your corner for sure. And the discounts, it's all about the discounts. That's what we hear all the time, really, on the surface of every single insurance thing is discounts and bundling. Like that just like rings a bell for everybody.
We all love to save money, and a bundle is a great way to save money. So, if you're only shopping for auto insurance, for example, see if you can bundle other insurances with that auto insurance and get a deeper discount versus paying for them separately. There's also insurance companies that offer discounts for everything under the sun. If you're a driver, you can have good driving insurance, you can have a student discount, you may even have a discount for multiple items that are insured with that same insurance company. So be sure that you ask about those discounts.
Darn right. We got to save money this day and age for sure. All right. The hardest part of this, and I still am reading through all of the documents that are there, but reading the fine print and the legal document, everything, is so important.
Your insurance policy is going to be a legal document, and you want to make sure that you read and understand the entire document. If there's something that doesn't make sense, go ahead and question that and ask for clarification, because if you do need to use it, you don't want any surprises in the end.
Yeah, that's so important. No surprises is really good. And one of those that you can prevent is making sure that you review your policy annually.
Another and super important item, review that policy annually. Your circumstances may have changed. Maybe you have homeowners insurance and you did some renovations to your home, you did an expansion to your home, and you need more coverage. Or maybe you dropped a vehicle, maybe you sold that vehicle and you don't need insurance for that vehicle anymore. Review those policies so that you're paying for exactly what you need. You don't necessarily need to overbuy. You do need to be covered in the event that something should happen.
All right. If people want to learn more, Tiffany, about any of the stuff we talked about today, where can they find it?
Check us out on bbb.org.
All right. Thank you so much. Here's to buying insurance. Cheers. All right. We'll take a quick break, wrap up the show next. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.